Almost all my income comes from Upwork. So what do you believe my attention is? Not on Upwork. So this video, I want to explain to you some problems that we as men sometimes we get into the problems and we get looped back to the problem and we feed ourselves with our pride because we get proud of our pride and how we move like stupid machines with pure strength and testosterone. Let me explain to you what happens. When I moved to England, somehow I married my ex-girlfriend and I was thinking, oh, I need to work, I need to show how strong I am. I went to work in factories as a temporary job. I got promoted again, and I kept working there, hating every single minute. But when I finally realized and asked myself, why am I here? And then I learned that I was so addicted to the feeling of, look how strong I am. But that's not the person I want to be remembered for. The person I want to be remembered for is the smart man, the quick, who gets the shortcut but works hard. That's it. Works hard is basically in the last place. So I like to have simple, quick, fast, and absurdly strong solutions that leverage my growth. And I was blocked on the solution of, look how strong I am. I am doing what needs to be done. And it's horrible. So we have this caveat, which is we as men, we need to do what needs to be done. But what if the thing is stupid and you need to stop right now because it doesn't make sense anymore? So a few weeks ago, I started this transformation process. Is basically I'm going through a coaching process with emotional dependencies and how we have our relations blocking us from going to the next step. And I realized that I was sabotaging myself with many different things. Like, for example, mostly the biggest part of my income comes from Upwork. But why am I not getting all my attention on Upwork and instead I'm trying things that I know works, I know they work, but I don't have my income coming from it, like paid ads or social media? Why? And the reason is, I don't know, but we need to listen, understand, analyze, and try to do our best. So in this video, I'm kind of talking to myself and trying to say that I started to change how I do stuff. So, for example, one rule that I have now is I'll be sending proposals on Upwork, and I don't want to be sending proposals on Upwork for long. I want to get my ads running. So as soon as I get money to get ads, I'll get clients from ads and not from Upwork, because Upwork is a platform I don't control, you don't build a brand, you just spend time, spend money, and you get money and sometimes relationships. Sometimes you get something good out of it. But most of the times you are just a cog in a machine. If you get a negative review, that's it. You're busted, basically. So I want to say that we need to analyze our lives and understand what we should be doing and go into the kind of first principles. So, for example, I know that my income comes from Upwork, so I should put my attention 80% on Upwork, 10% of Upwork variation, and 10% of something else. When something else starts to change, I can switch my attention. But what I was doing, and you possibly doing that with something in your life, is, for example, my diet. I am weighing 230 pounds at the moment. That's not muscle, it's fat. I gained 30, probably 40 pounds of fat in the last 5 months because I have no idea why, but it happened. So I need to see what's happened. But related to my professional and financial life, the thing that I know is I need to do the thing that I know works. So let's not stop doing that thing and keep doing that thing until you're not capable anymore. Which means you have something that brings more return and it's scalable. And I'm talking about you as a person, as a personal income, not as a company. You need to have your income from a trustable source, which as a freelancer, I see it as yourself, not a third-party platform. So I'm saying this because, again, I had this big change a few weeks ago, and I started doing something, which is the simple principle that I have on Upwork since the beginning, but I was not following. And because I started following like 2 weeks ago, I'm starting to get absurd results. And what I mean by that is, the principle is, go to the thing you know is the one driving your growth. Financial growth, if we need to talk about it, and double down on it. Don't start your day before you do the thing that moves your needle, which means that for Upwork, for example, I'm going there and my day does not start before I send my proposals. How many proposals? My initial goal was to send 1 proposal a day. But I increased my goal, but I haven't changed my actions. I increased my goal to 10 a day 3 months ago. And I just look at my history, I was sending 0.5 a day. So now, in the past 1 week, I increased to 20 a day. And again, because this is the way I make money, it's a math problem. You increase the quantity, you increase the output. And when you have the output, you get the 20%, which for me is to run ads and get clients in a reliable way. So yes, we as men are stupid, like stupid as hell. And we proud ourselves of our pride. And sometimes this is a trap. And this trap can be avoided. How? Try to find a light. Try to analyze and ask someone you trust. It is not an easy process. It's a personal development process. But if you want to grow as an employee, as a sole trader, even as a business owner, it's important to understand your blind spots. And the only way you can do it is shining a light at that. The way I try to do it is writing down what I want, my goal, and my behavior. There is a difference between the thing I want, what is the goal, and my behavior. What's the difference between wanting and goal? Goal is smart. Wanting is, I want to get fit, to get a six-pack. What's a six-pack? And the goal is the six-pack defined like with things that, with terms that everybody's gonna understand. So yeah, I am just mumbling over here. I'll again try to record 1 video a day and talk about stuff that is in my head. And if somebody likes, I will be happy to share some more. If not, this is just going to be kind of a public diary because I want to look back and see how things are going. If you watched till here and haven't subscribed, please hit the button over there. And if you don't, the algorithm is going to send my next video to you anyway. So thank you for being here, and I wish you an amazing day. Cheers.